What's going on, guys? King Raven here, coming at you with another video today. So today I've got a awesome video. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out these 3 knives, and I was impressed. But before we get into today's video, y'all give me a like. Leave a comment. At the end of the video, there'll be the little subscribe button. Click that subscribe button. Hit the notification bells. Check out the other video I'll have linked. Helps my channel, and I greatly appreciate it when you do it. Follow me over on Instagram at Shield Arms. Now let's flip this camera around and get into today's video of 3 awesome Vosteed knives. Okay, guys, so we have 3 knives here from Vosteed. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out these 3 knives. I love Vosteed. I've got like 8 or 9 Vosteeds in my personal collection, and we're going to see a couple and we'll bring those out for comparisons and stuff like that. But let's get into these 3. These 3 all have a unique feature in common. Okay, so let's start off with this one. This is the Vosteed Racoon, and I've got 2 different Racoons. I've got a crossbar lock, and then I've got a personal one like this. This is the top liner lock Racoon. So it's not an actual button lock, but it works like a button lock. It actually has a liner that comes across and locks up the blade, but it is actuated with the actual button. So this is a button operated top liner lock, as Vosteed likes to call it. The Racoon is one of the best EDC knives in my opinion, and the top liner lock just makes it even better. This one is in black micarta. You've got the orange thumb studs, and you have 14C28 in blade seal. Excellent materials. I've done videos on the Racoon before. Great. I've got medium sized hand. Great ergos. You can even choke up on this flat. Nice jimping. It's just a really good overall EDC size knife. Now, that is the Pass Around group. Well, this is my personal Racoon with the top liner lock. And it's got the green micarta with the gold and the black wash blade. And it has the 14C28 in as well. So that's my personal one. This is the Pass Around group. So the Racoon is an outstanding model. I'll bring out the Racoon as well as some other knives when we compare them all 3. So let's check out the next knife. Now, the next knife is also a top liner lock from Vosteed. This is the Hedgehog. Now, I love knives this size. This is like that medium small knife, that medium knife. I've done videos on different, and we'll bring out some knives in that category that I compare it to. And I love this for EDC. The Hedgehog is a top activated liner lock. It's got a thumb stud, it's got these fullers, and it's got the traditional flipper on the back that's low profile. So whether you're just deploying it with the flipper, excuse me, thumb stud, or you can even reverse flick off that fuller. This is a multi-deployment knife that's great in hand. I still get 4 full fingers back here, choke up into this nice choil. You get even more. If you need to choke up even further where you put your finger on the flat, you've got plenty of room. So Even XL size hands are going to be great on this knife because you have this choil and the flat. You can place your hands wherever you need, and it's got this nice sort of like landing spot right here for your thumb, or when you're doing a pinch grip, your finger can get right up here on the top for those controlled cuts. I love the Hedgehog. This is in Black Micarta, and this is in S35VN blade steel. So this is a little bit more premium than the Racoon. It's more like that really nice mid-tier in my opinion. And I have really enjoyed the Hedgehog. The action is great. It's fun to fidget with, but the usefulness of this blade shape, it is a utility beast. I mean, you would not believe how this small little knife can do so much work and everything. We'll bring the Hedgehog out in a minute. Let's take a look at the third knife. Now this, we started out with like the budget, and then we went up to sort of like that medium tier. Well, this is more of Vosteed's premium tier. This is the RSKAOS. It is a top liner lock. We got titanium and M390. This is designed by RS Knife Works, and we'll see a couple other designs of his in just a moment. But this knife has flipper or the deployment hole, milled titanium pocket clip. It's not reversible, lanyard hole, but this knife is outstanding. Ooh. Nice, strong detent for. That's one thing you get compared to a button lock. A button operated liner lock or compression lock, top liner lock, however you want to call it, you get an actual detent and detent ball. So that blade just rockets out. They have this available in two different blade configurations. This is the sheep's foot. You've got the belly, so the blade is not quite as long if you went with the worn clip, which is a straight edge and you don't really have the belly. So if you want a little bit more cutting edge and everything, go with the worn clip. If you want a little bit more belly, go with the sheep's foot style blade. Nice, big, comfortable handle. And with my size hands and everything, I've got enough room to fit almost 2 more fingers, not to mention if you choke up. And these all have choils because you need that for the mechanism of the top liner lock to work, to fall right into, as you can see right there. So, I happen to be a big, huge fan of choils to be able to choke up. So, the top liner lock design speaks right to me. This M390 blade, even with the sheep's foot, that's not the work, that tip is right down there. Super functional. This is a workhorse beast of a knife. Now, one signature thing to RS Knife Works, he likes to do these dual grinds, so it's thicker here and thinner here, where most like compound grinds, it'll be thinner here and come thicker. Well, I was watching Jim Skelton's video and it made perfect sense and everything. When you have that thinner here and there, when you slice the two materials, you actually start getting into like a road bump and everything. You start hitting this, where this, when starting off thicker back here and going to thinner, when you start cutting, it just starts in that thick and then just naturally slides right over into the thinnest part. And that's what I've felt when I've used this knife. This is a outstanding cutter. So this is the RSKAOS. Super fidgety. I cannot describe the build quality feel on this. This is just outstanding. It's just as solid and premium as any of my other premium knives that I've had on this channel. This is a very well made knife. So we've got the RSKAOS right here. Let's zoom out just a little bit so we can get everything in the shot. Okay, so the RSKAOS, and then we have the Hedgehog, and we have the Racoon, all three top liner locks. Let's do some size comparison. First, let's go up against like the 80-20.5. So you can see the 80-20.5 is just about the exact same size as the Racoon, a little bit longer than the Hedgehog, and not quite as long as the RSKAOS. The Tempest Knives Microburst. The Microburst is a great example of that medium-sized knife, just like the Hedgehog. That is a great comparison. Let's actually scoot this down so I can put the Microburst next to the Hedgehog. You can see handle length, choil, blade. The Microburst is right there. If you like this size knife, you'll love the Hedgehog and the Racoon. Let's do a couple of more designs of the RSKAOS, or designs by the designer of RSKAOS, the Vosteed Morale. As you can see, that thicker grind back here that leads to thinner. This is another RS Knife Works design, the Morale. It is right there, about the same length as the Racoon, or the 80-20.5. And then my other RS Knife Works design is the Vosteed Griffin. It's a hawk bill design. It's got the thicker grind here and goes down to thinner, and that recurve just traps material. That is a cutting beast. And as you can see, it is basically the same size as the RSKAOS. So there's your size comparison. Move those comparison knives out of the way. And we have, one more time, the top liner lock Racoon, the Hedgehog, and the RSKAOS. Let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's video of 3 top liner locks by Vosteed. So guys, which one is your favorite? Do you like the more budget-oriented top liner lock Racoon? Excellent EDC knife. Highly recommend it. I own one of these myself. Do you like the sort of like middle tier with the Hedgehog? This medium-sized knife is outstanding. This is not a need to add to my collection. This is a must add. This knife is just incredible. Or do you like the premium RSKAOS? This knife, premium beast, is the only thing I can say about this. This is phenomenal and everything. This is another not need but must add to the collection. I can highly recommend the RSKAOS, the Hedgehog, or the Racoon in the top liner locks. Strong lock, you've got ease of manipulation, the fidgetability, and all these are all 3 workhorses of knives. Y'all let me know which one you like the best and which one you would pick up, or all 3. Let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and check out this video. Think you might like it. Follow me over on Instagram at Shield Arms. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.